come on. Well, it's the morning of day 7. Yeah, it is. Morning of day 7. Good morning, day 7.
Yeah, 'cause we left on a Friday and 2 days.
Yeah, we're in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I saw that magical, like, big, long, curved bank. It's flush at the bottom. I saw that last night coming in, and my ankle's jacked. I twisted, just sort of jammed up and sprained my ankle at the park yesterday, so I was hoping by this morning I would be able to pick up an ankle brace at Walmart and skate that thing. And I woke up around 6 this morning and heard the rain, and like first thing my heart just sank because I knew that's it. And that is just, man, that thing is so badass. Oh well, I just wanted to get a shot, and so I can remember that and cry over it later. And right now we're heading to Umstead National Park, State Forest. I don't know what these things are called anymore.
Park.
But it's a rainy day, and today we're going to our friend Bob and Missy's in Cedar Grove. So for now, we're gonna go put our feet up and watch the rain go by for an hour or two, and maybe it dries out enough for us to take the dogs for a hike in the state park. But that's gonna be day 7, going to visit our friends, and it's a nice relaxing day. All right, maybe we'll get the camera back out at Umstead. We'll see how it goes with the rain, but that's it for now. Sound is not good. It's coming from the rear wheel.
Sounds like the differential again, no?
No. It's a brake or something like that. Oh boy, that was a bad sound. We're in fucking trouble. That sounds expensive, and it sounds like that's going to be our day.
Fuck. Just another day in paradise, driving an 18-year-old camper van.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Happy days. Bearing's gone in the differential. But the nice thing is, I just talked to the auto care center, and I just got our invoice sent to us, and we're good for warranty. On the road again. Just can't wait to get back on the road again. Well, fuck. Something's wrong. Van got louder, and after, I don't even know how many phone calls, an hour of calling garages off of the Napa website. So I got our warranty sent to us from Florida, and I called about 10, 15 different Napa auto care centers from here to fucking Greensboro. And we found one place, because the problem with the van, a couple of problems, okay? You got the height of the van. We're at 8.5 feet tall, so a lot of places don't have a door that can take our van in. So let's say you overcome that hurdle of the door. Second problem, this is a 1-ton van, okay? So now you have to have a garage with a big enough door and a lift that can take a 1-ton van up. So we saw.
Not to mention the one garage said they don't work on vehicles older than 2005. What the fuck is wrong with those folks?
They're assholes.
Assholes.
Then there's a third problem we hadn't counted on, because we did find another garage that had the door, had the lift, and they don't work on rear ends. Okay, so rebuilding rear ends is a big fucking pain in the ass, and I know that. So we have solved the problem.
You have garages that just can't get us in.
So that's kind of where we're at. We found a place called Tri-City Garage. The guy was super, as soon as he answered the phone, he just had a friendly little lilt in his voice, and I thought, this is the guy that's going to help us. And they are, but they might not even be able to look at the van until Monday. It's motherfucking Thursday! Fuck. So, at this point, we're driving out to our friend Bob and Missy's in Cedar Grove, which is probably like 20-30 minutes outside of this garage. We gotta dump all the groceries. We gotta dump all of the stuff in the van that we gotta have for the next few days. Dogs, dog food, clothing. We're basically moving out of the van, and then I gotta go back probably this afternoon. I'm guessing Bob is gonna follow me, and I'm gonna drive the van, and then we're gonna have to come back. So we were supposed to go to Carowinds for Winterfest on Sunday, and we've already paid Sunday for reservations at McDowell Nature Preserve. So it looks like we're gonna miss this week anyway for Carowinds, and at the very worst, if they do work it on Monday, let's say it takes a Monday and Tuesday, we probably lost 5 days on our trip. to the van repair again. The last thing I'm going to say about this, because I know I promised I'd talk less, and I think I've been talking less in our videos overall.
A little.
So the last thing I'm going to say is, if you don't want to deal with problems on the road, you don't like this kind of shit. Nobody likes this kind of shit, but if you're not prepared to just suck it up and deal with it, then don't do this. That's the simple fact. Just don't do this. Now, we could have just left it at the garage we were at. The guys were so fucking friendly with us, and I actually tipped the guy because he said, don't worry about it, we're not even going to charge you money. They drove around with us, listening to the van, put it up on the lift, checked the van. I tipped the guy $40 just for his time.
Piper's
Right?
Auto and Raleigh.
Piper's Auto, yeah. You guys are awesome. Jody, thank you so much, Jody, you guys. Big help. Basically, Jody just said, you can drive it. You can drive. I wouldn't drive it back to Canada, but you can drive it far enough to get to a garage. So that's what we're doing. But this is owning an RV. This is owning any vehicle, but this is it. Like, when you're taking road trips and the car breaks down, or the van breaks down, or whatever it is you're driving, you got to deal with it. So at least it's all under warranty. So even if we lose 5 days, we don't lose like $5,000 like last time. All right, that's it. I don't know what else I'll film. We'll see when we get to Bob and Missy's.
don't you tell us how day 9 was?
I got to skate. So day 9 was fantastic. It was gorgeous out. And the Greensboro skate park was super cool. And the dudes were so it was like being back at home at Waterdown. Wayne, Reed, John, all you guys I met today, man, you guys rock, and you were killing it in the bowl, and the bowl was awesome, and it was just a super cool day. And then we got to go to REI, and I found a new pair of kicks today, just what I was looking for, full waterproof, 3/4. So I'm all set because my old ones were all split up and falling apart, so you found nothing to wear, and you hung out at the skate park all day while I skated, so sorry. Not your favorite day.
It's okay, it was nice outside.
Yeah, we got to see Missy and Bob this morning before we left, and we're just leaving a park right now. So, this is what we do. We find a little park, we just took the dogs out for a little run, a little booty boot, and the van is back. The van is back. I don't think I did a video yet since the van was back. So we took it to East Coast Gear Supply in Raleigh, North Carolina.
ECGS.
Yep, and these guys, Chase, John, all the crew there. Oh.
If we were religious, we would bow down to your
Thank you
highness.
so much. Like, basically, this is one of 4 places in the country that specialize in just building differentials. So what took the guys 3 days in Jacksonville, Florida, took these guys 3 hours with 2 men. Like, hello.
But that's what they specialize in. I don't think the guys in Florida specialized in it. It was probably a challenge for them in Florida.
Yeah, so it looks like what happened, it was a combination of things. The bearing wasn't quite installed right. It's got these little guides, and it looks like they used the old guides and they were too worn and broke. And the other problem was, he's like, okay, so you know how to break in your new differential? I was like, what? And he's like, there's a break-in period. So we actually now, for the next 500 miles, can only drive 50 miles at a time. And then we have to stop because apparently the steel's very soft in these differentials, so it heats up as it's meshing, and it makes a better mesh between the 2 gears. And then once it gets hot, you got to pull over and let it cool. And through that process, it actually hardens the metal. So as the metal hardens, it's a perfect gear mesh. They didn't tell us that in Florida. And then at 500 miles, so before we get home while we're in Charlotte, we have to find a mechanic to drain the oil out of the differential and replace it with fresh oil, and then we're good to go. But they never told us about a break-in period, so we just got in Florida and just drove. So 12,000 miles later, boom, differential's done. So it was covered though. Napa, yes, Napa Auto Pro, their warranty, they stuck to their warranty and they paid for everything. So we got a brand new differential. We were basically stranded for 2 days at Missy and Bob's.
It would have cost us, what, $1,000 to get that fixed?
Yeah, versus 3,000 in Florida. So
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not get into this. It doesn't matter. Lucky for us, we were near Bob and Missy, our friends, when this went, so we didn't have to pay for a hotel. We had a place to stay, people to drive us around, and it was covered under warranty. So we escaped the guillotine on this one, and we're good to go.
I think we're going to send Bob and Missy some special chocolates.
Yeah. And to boot, if you watched our video from last January in Florida and New Orleans, you would have seen Roy and Maya, 2 really cool artists from...
They're Israeli originally.
Yeah.
Israel.
Well, they're Israeli, but they are from
Israel.
Israel. So they actually saw one of our posts on Instagram and said, are you guys in the area? Because we're coming up from...
Coming down.
Oh yeah, they're coming down from Virginia, going to Atlanta, and they're passing right through Charlotte. So right now it's about 5:30. And it's going to take us a while to get to Charlotte, even though it's only a 2-hour drive. We have to stop basically every 50 miles and stop and let the transmission and the differential cool. So we're going to be a little bit, but we're meeting them tonight in a Walmart, and this is going to be super cool. So
where it all began.
Where it all began in a Walmart, exactly.
Where else would it begin?
Right. So yeah, we get to see our friends again. So pretty cool day. And then today is Saturday, so tomorrow we got 8 days, Sunday to Sunday. Well, we're driving home on the Sunday. So we have 1 week left in vacation, and we're gonna spend the rest of it at McDowell Nature Preserve. If you've seen any of our videos, then you've seen McDowell a bunch of times. It's our favorite place. And our reservations start tomorrow. So tonight we're gonna stay in the Walmart and hang out with our friends. And then tomorrow, McDowell, relaxation, nothing on the agenda except for tomorrow night.
Winterfest at Carowinds.
Word up! So after that, it's going to be very relaxing, and I already got about 75 pages of a book done. That's amazing. Amazing that I already had that much free time. So it was good. It was nice downtime at Missy and Bob's. But that's it. Let's go to Walmart in Charlotte, North Carolina. Off we go. So long, Greensboro. It's been a slice. Hey, sweets. Where are we at? We're at Cabela's here in Charlotte, NC.
But you asked me, then you answered for me.
I know, because you always give me a look. We're definitely there. Not black blobs anymore. So that was a shot of Carowinds. The Cabela's is actually right across the street from the Carowinds amusement park that we're going to tomorrow. And guess what? It's opening night. What a bummer, man. We have passes. We could go in there, but oh well. So this is where we're supposed to meet our friends tonight, but there's signs all over the place that say no overnight parking. So I don't know how sticky they're going to be about that, but I think we're going to look up a Walmart. But we made it. That's the end of day 9. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're here to stay, baby. Well, at least for another week. And starting tomorrow, we have reservations at McDowell Nature Preserve. So this is kind of our last rogue night. So I guess we're going to look up a Walmart to stay at tonight. And, you know, things are going good. Van's back on the road. We're happy. We're here in Charlotte for the week, and it's time to relax. So we'll see you tomorrow on day 10. Lots to do.